All right, I'd like to introduce my weighmaster for today, the president of the Florida Bass Nation, David Driggers. And what do you think the fishing's going to be like? You're from down here. You're from, well, not down here, but Orlando area. You're from Florida. Familiar with the body of water, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And what do you think about this week? I know I've heard talk it's a little tough on the anglers right now.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing, John. I think we're probably a little bit ahead of the spawn right now. So the anglers that I know on the Florida team, talking with them, they're saying it's tough. So my guess is probably about 18 pounds a day. Anything above and beyond that, it'd be great. But this fishery's known for its big sacks, and hopefully we see them this week.
I hope we do so too. Are y'all ready to see some fish be weighed? All right, I know you've been patiently waiting. Let's weigh some fish. Our first angler up today is going to be Gene Bailey. He's representing the West Virginia Bass Nation. Come on up. Don't have to wait. Just come on. When you hear your name, head up here. Come on up here, Gene. We'll see how you did. Gene brought us 3 bass today. £2 and 14 ounces, 214 for those 3. That's you don't want to hold those up, do you? No, I didn't think so. All right, Casey McCaffrey, Mississippi Bass Nation non-boater, coming up here next. And he's got a limit. Now, the limit on the non-boater side is 3 fish, and the limit on the boater side is 5 fish. Casey has a limit on the non-boater side, 3 fish, £2, 4 ounces, 2.4, and you probably don't want to hold those up either. He's out of here. Billy Black, Alabama Bass Nation angler, is up next. Come on over here in the middle where they can hopefully see you at home. You've got a limit. I mean, not a limit, 4 fish. Where was that 5th one? You got to have him on?
Head on. I probably lost a limit.
Lost a limit. 8 pounds even, 8 even. Anything in there worth looking at?
3.
Want to hold him up for the crowd? Let's get it started. Let's show the crowd a 3-pound fish. That's a good one. Let's weigh that fish. You never know. I don't think it's quite as big as the one I saw on the blog, or maybe it could have been a practice picture he sent me. You never know. You are leading the team, the tournament right now on the boater side.
Well, that's a plus.
Good job. 3 pounds, 13 ounces on that fish, 313. Good job today. Ron Rutledge coming up here next. South Carolina Bass Nation. 2 bass for Ron, fishing on the non-boater side, 1 shy of the limit. 2 pounds, 5 ounces, 2.5. Go get them again tomorrow. Catch a big bag tomorrow and bring it to us. You are leading the non-boater side, though. Come on up. Next up. Yeah, go ahead. Dustin Holland, West Virginia. Bass Nation non-boaters. Got a limit on that non-boater side. There's your new leader on the non-boater side with 4 pounds, 13 ounces, 413. You want to hold those up and get a picture? We'll let him get a picture. Hold on. He's taking pictures. Put your fish in the water. All right, good job, Dustin. Now you can come up. Richard Hodges coming up next. Virginia Bass Nation. Richard No Shoes Hodges. A limit of bass, though. 5 fish. Our first limit on the boater side, 5 bass. Going to go 8 pounds, 10 ounces, 810. There's your new leader. Hold up those fish. You're leading the tournament. Well, at least let you hold them up for a little bit. Step out to the right there for our photographer, or you want to leave them in the middle? Middle's fine. Middle's fine. Or step out to the right, whichever you prefer. All right. I have known this guy since he was about knee-high to me, I believe. He's still not much higher than that, but over here, John Duarte, Jr., South Carolina boater. He is watch the scales, everybody. 5 fish. Hit the button. 21 pounds, 12 ounces. That's a way to set a mark for Johnny D. Hold him up right there in the middle. Look at our camera guy over here. If you want a good picture on Bassmaster.com, you got to look at that guy right there. All right, let's weigh that big one. Let's weigh the big one. Going to set a new big bass mark. There is a $500 award for the big bass of the tournament on the boater side and $250 on the non-boater side. We're going to set that mark. What'd you catch that fish on?
Wacky rig.
Wacky rig. Is that the truth, or it's kind of early in the tournament?
Or a crankbait. I really don't remember.
Or a crankbait. One of the two. Yes. 5 fish, and that one weighs 5 pounds, 11 ounces. Good start, John. Barry Galloway coming up next, Mississippi Bass Nation. 3 bass for Barry. Fishing on the non-boater side, that's a limit. Fish with John, how was that today?
It was exciting.
Exciting day. 4 pounds, 4 ounces, going to put you in second place on your team right now. Next up is Chad Petit. I want to make sure I say it right. North Carolina Bass Nation, and he has a limit of bass, 5 fish on that boater side, 5 bass. Good day. 11 pounds, 7 ounces, 11.7. Going to move you into second place on that boater side with 11.7. Just hold them up right there in the middle. You're good. Nice job. Nice looking fish there, Chad. Good job. Go get them again tomorrow. Steve Blakeney, Georgia Bass Nation non-boater. And Steve has a limit on that non-boater side. Looks like a pretty good one in there. We need to set a non-boater big bass mark, so maybe we'll weigh that one. 3 bass, 8 pounds, 5 ounces, 8.5. That's puts you in the lead on the non-boater side. So we have overall winners of the tournament on each side, boater and non-boater side. And then we have your state winners. Yep, we're going to weigh them. We'll weigh it. What do you think? What do you think it's going to weigh?
5.5.
5.8, he says. 5.8. £5 pounds, 6 ounces. Pretty good guess. Good job. We'll see if that holds up for you. Rob Dye. Five little ones for Rob. North Carolina Bass Anglers. 8 pounds, even 8 even for those 5 fish. Go get them again tomorrow, Rob. Matt Hall, Kentucky Bass Nation non-boater. And 3 bass for Matt. Looks like 3 decent ones in there. You need 8.6 to take over the lead on the non-boater side. 7 pounds, 15 ounces, 7.15. Going to put you in second place on that non-boater side. Jason Turner, South Carolina Bass Nation boater, coming up here next. And he has a limit of bass right in the middle where they can see. I see you at home. 5 fish. Good start for you. 9 pounds, 3 ounces, 9.3. Third place. That'll get you going.
Absolutely. And I have to say this. My wife is actually back home picking up our kids at school. So they're all watching at school right now. So Jackson, Dawson, Grace, and Dana, love you guys.
Very good. Good job. Earl Maines, Kentucky Bass Nation non-boater. Earl had a really fast boat ride. He's got his hairs all Slick back there. Good job. 3 bass for Earl. 3 good ones. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 7.5. Third place overall on that non-boater side. He's got one in there he wants to hold up. That's a good one. Hold on. We got to put it in a bag. You want that bag weight, right? It's got to be 5 pounds, 7 ounces. I don't think it's quite that, but we'll check it out and see what it is. 4 pounds, 3 ounces, 4.3. Nice fish. Good job. Hit it. Kevin Young, senior, coming up here next. Virginia Bass Nation. Been to many of these regionals. 3 fish, 2 shy of that limit, Kevin.
Yep, not what we were looking for, but try again tomorrow.
Try again tomorrow. 4 pounds, 10 ounces, 4.10 for Kevin Young. Terrell. Pennington, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass. That's a limit on the non-boater side. 5 pounds, 5 ounces, 5.5. That's a start for you. Go get them again tomorrow. They fish for 2 days. We'll cut to the top 20 boaters, top 20 non-boaters to fish on Friday. 5 bass right in the middle. John Holtman from Georgia. 5 bass, a good start for you. 13 pounds, 11 ounces, going to move him into second place. Hold those fish up and get a picture of those. 13 pounds, 11 ounces. Just hold it up. Let's get a picture right here for Bassmaster.com. Good job. We're looking for 5. It's got to be 5, 6 for big bass. Stacy Jefferson Proctor. Coming up here next, South Carolina non-boater. Been to a couple of these events. Who we got here? What's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie. You a good fisherman, Charlie?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. 2 pounds, 13 ounces, 2.13. Thank you, Stacy. Reggie Guffey, North Carolina Bass Nation non-boater. You can tell the North Carolina team. They got the loudest cheering section. 3 fish, 9 pounds, 1 ounce. Hold them up. There's your new leader on the non-boater side. Hold those up. Nice job.
We had boat trouble this morning. I'd like to thank Lenny Smathers and Larry for letting us borrow a boat. We appreciate it.
You bet. Good job. David Cavell, Mississippi Bass Nation boater. Actually from Louisiana, but he's fishing on that Mississippi team. He has a limit of bass, and yes, you had some boat problems.
Yeah. Hey, I want to thank Lenny Smathers, Chuck Murray, Danny Carter, Little Jimmy, everybody that helped us out. We got out there, started fishing. I didn't have a GPS on that little boat, but it saved our day. So I appreciate it.
And you went out and caught 16 pounds, 5 ounces, all the way into second place on your team, and your non-boaters leading the division on the non-boater side. We're going to weigh that one. Looking for 5 pounds, 12 ounces is what we need for big bass. That's a good one. 5 pounds and 2 ounces. 5.2, just shy. Good job, Dave.
I want to thank this man right here too. He helped a lot.
Thank you. All right, next up, George Lambeth, North Carolina Bass Nation boater. And George has a limit of bass. A little bit later on in the weigh-in, you'll hear me start talking about where the teams stand. 5 bass, 13 pounds, 2 ounces, 13.2. Let's hold up a couple of those fish. Get a good picture of those. That's a good one. Whenever the crowd goes, whoa, that's a good one.
I was hoping he was going to eat the rest of it.
Put them in there. All right, we're looking for 512. Going to be close, he says. 512. What do you think?
Let's see.
You got to say it before the scale goes.
514.
Too late. 6 pounds, 5 ounces. 6'5". There's your new big bass leader. Good job. Jim Luthner, Tennessee Bass Nation non-boater. And he's got a limit of bass. 3 bass for Jim. See how high this can get you up on that non-boater leaderboard. 4 pounds, 14 ounces, 6th place right now. Good job. Chris Moody, Georgia Bass Nation boater. Chris has a limit of bass, 5 fish. Looks like a good limit. 10 pounds, 8 ounces, 10/8. That's going to put you in the top 10. 6th place right now, 6th place. Good job. Colt Slover. Slover? Is that right? Mississippi Bass Nation non-boater, and 3 bass for Colt. Looks like 3 decent ones. Going to start your tournament off good. Put you in good shape. 5 pounds, 8 ounces, 5/8. Thank you, Colt. Good job. Jeff Luger coming up here. One of those anglers we talked about that has been to the Classic through the Bass Nation. Jeff, how you doing today? Looks like you've had a good day.
I did. I was fortunate. I've got some decent fish and didn't lose anything that hurt.
5 bass, 18 pounds, 3 ounces, 18.3. All the way into 2nd place for this Virginia Bass Nation angler. Oh, Jeff Luger, good job. I don't think that one will quite go. You bet. Scott McNeely, Georgia Bass Nation non-boater, coming up here next. And 1 bass for Scott. On the board. Got you on the board. That's the good thing about the non-boater side. 3 fish limit. If you can get on the board, you're still in it.
Yep, appreciate it.
All right, go get them again tomorrow. 2 pounds, 10 ounces, 210 on that fish. Gary Melson, Kentucky Bass Nation. Fishing on that boater side. And Gary has 4 bass, 1 shy of the limit. Did you have that 5th one on?
A couple times.
Couple times. 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 7.3. Go get them again tomorrow there, Gary. Mccain Merchant, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. McCain is part of that all-hair team that we have. You didn't know we had an all-hair team, did you? Well, you're like one of the first nominees. 2 pounds, 10 ounces, 210. Good job, McCain. Nathan Dillinger. Is that right? North Carolina. Fishing on that non-boater side. 3 bass for Nathan. You're good. 9 pounds, 2 ounces, 9.2. There's your new leader on the non-boater side. And he's got one he wants to weigh for big fish. That's a good one. All right, we're looking for 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Looking for 5'7". He wants to weigh it and then he leaves. Where are you going? 4 pounds, 7 ounces, 4'7". Now you can go. Joe Puentes, Tennessee Bass Nation boater. And Joe has a limit of bass. Good job, Joe. 5 fish for Joe. 11 pounds, 8 ounces, 11.8. That's a good job by you today. Good start for you. That'll keep you right in the running. Jason Hooven, Florida Bass Nation non-boater. Jason's coming up here, and he's got a bass for us. 1. Better than none, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just want to thank my wife real quick, and you guys, Florida Bass Nation, Mr. Driggers. Thanks a lot.
2 pounds, 13 ounces, 213. Go get them tomorrow. Jeff Delk, Kentucky Bass Nation, coming up next. He fishing on that boater side. 2 bass today. You're going to have to catch them big tomorrow.
Bunch of big ones, yes.
3 pounds, 12 ounces, 312. Go get them tomorrow. Danny Goebel, Kentucky Bass Nation. And he's fishing on the non-boater side, bringing us 1 bass right in the middle where they can see you at home. 1 pound, 14 ounces, 114. Go get them tomorrow. Ray Trudeau, Florida Bass Nation boater. Ray's been to several of these events and has a limit of bass. Good job today.
Yeah, it was fun fishing today.
5 bass, 13 pounds, 5 ounces, all the way into the top 5. You want to hold them up? No. Ray says no. Trey Mitchell coming up next, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass for Trey. Looks like you've had a good day today.
Yeah, I did. And I'd like to thank a few people, NetBait, Halo Rise, Davis Bass. They've been good to our team, so we appreciate those guys.
You bet. 7 pounds, 1 ounce, 7-1. Jim Keith, Florida Bass Nation boater. Captain Jim. How you doing, Jim? And he's got a limit of bass. 5 fish. 11 pounds, 7 ounces, 11-7. Go get them tomorrow, Jim. Chris Curvin, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater, fished with Jim today, and he also has a limit, 3 bass. Phone's ringing. Somebody wants to say hi to you it's on stage. 3 bass, 5 pounds, 1 ounce, 5-1. Go get them tomorrow, Jim. James Collins, West Virginia boater, coming up here next. He's part of that all-beard team. We have an all-hair team. We have an all-beard team. 5 bass, 11 pounds, 8 ounces, 11-8. Good job today. That'll keep you in it. You're in the top 10 right now. Jacob Barfield, South Carolina Bass Nation non-boater. Jacob right in the middle, 1 bass. 3 pounds, 6 ounces, a good one. 3-6. Good job today. Joel Smith, Alabama Bass Nation, is coming up here next. These anglers went out this morning at 7 a.m., 6 flights. Last flight's due in at 4:15 today. 5 bass, looks like a decent bag of fish. 13 pounds and 9 ounces, all the way into the top 5. Why don't you hold up a couple for a picture? You are in the top 5. That's picture worthy. Right here in the middle. Nice job. Good job. Scott Wise, Florida Bass Nation. Fishing on that non-boater side. 3 bass for Scott. Good start for you. That's going to keep you right in the running for tomorrow. 6 pounds, 13 ounces, 613. Good job. David Gorman, Georgia Bass Nation. Fishing on that boater side. And he's got a limit of bass. 5 bass. Good job. Yeah. 10 pounds, 3 ounces, 10-3, 13th place right now. Go get them tomorrow. Richard Young, South Carolina non-boater, coming up here next. And he's got a limit, 3 fish. Looks like you've had a good start to your tournament. 7 pounds, 15 ounces. That's top 5. You want to hold a couple up? Get a picture? Yeah, we got big bass. It needs to be, oh, there you go. It needs to go 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Put it in the bag there. We'll weigh it. Looking for 5-7. Could be worth $250 at the end of the week. 4 pounds, 14 ounces. A good one, though. That's a good fish. Good job. Go get them tomorrow. Brendan Smith, Georgia Bass Nation, fishing on that boater side. 1 shy of that limit. Brendan, 4 bass. 8 pounds, 2 ounces, 8.2. Go get them tomorrow, Brendan. Good job. Miles Palmer, Alabama Bass Nation boater. Miles is bringing us a limit of bass. 5 bass for Miles. See if we can get you in the top 10. 11 pounds, 14 ounces, 8th place right now. Good job. That's a good bag of fish today so far. But it's early. It is early. Ashley Miller, Virginia Bass Nation. Fish that, fishing on the non-boater side. 3 fish, 7.12. That's a good bag of fish. You want to hold them up? 7.12. That's get you in the top 10, 6th place. You make sure Brendan, our photographer, gets them first. Mike's don't get up on Bassmaster.com quite as quick as Brendan's do. Will Davis, Alabama Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Will. You're going to have to catch some big ones tomorrow, Will. 8 pounds, 9 ounces. Good start for you. Go get them tomorrow. Jimmy Presley, Tennessee Bass Nation. Fishing on the non-boater side. 3 bass for Jimmy. Like you've had a decent day today, Jimmy.
We just kept getting it.
Just kept getting it. 6 pounds, 2 ounces, 6.2. Go get them again tomorrow, Jimmy. Angela Mayo. Just North Carolina Bass Nation non-boater. Been to the last 2 national championships. Trying to do it again. 1 bass. 1 pound. Oh, timeout. Timeout. 1 pound, 6 ounces. You know the rule. We have a rule where if there's a chance it's the smallest fish of the day, you have to hold it up. That one is going to be pretty close, I think. Hold that fish up. It looks bigger than 1.6.
Not a whole lot. It's been a long day, but hey, I got one.
You're going to have to catch them pretty good tomorrow to make your 3rd championship.
Well, you know, my husband and I talked about that, and he said, you know, honey, you can let someone else go, so we'll see.
That's what you did. Good job today. Ed Payne, Alabama Bass Nation boater. That's the mark, 1.6. Remember that. Ed, come on over, Ed. Let's weigh your fish. Boater side, 2 fish. Looks like they're 2 decent ones in there.
No, they're not bad. I just didn't execute real good today.
2 fish, 7 pounds, 7 ounces. Fish. Ounces, 3.11. Good job. They can ride in, just so you know what happens. We had a boat break down. One of the other competitors picked them up. This guy right here, and brought their fish and their co-angler or the boater in. I'm not sure which one, but they could count their fish. So thank you very much.
They're very welcome. Been there before, needed the help, and I got it. So.
5 bass for Keith Broyles. 8 pounds, 2 ounces, 8.2, and thank you for picking those guys up and bringing them in. Mark Smith, Florida Bass Nation non-boater. On over here with Mark. 3 bass for Mark. It looks like you had a decent day today, Mark. 6 pounds, 12 ounces, top 10 right now. Top 10. I want to make sure we thank the Okeechobee County Tourism Development. Sherry Turgeon, I think she's sitting out here, bringing us this group here. We couldn't do it without those folks. Thank you very much. Brian Gunter. Brian Gunter, yes you do. 5 bass. Watch the scales or listen to the scales, everybody. 20 pounds even, 20 even, going to put you in second place. He's got one he wants to weigh for big fish. Yellow. That's a good one. Weigh that one. Now, if it's over 8 pounds, it qualifies for that Florida Lunker Award thing. Trophy catch. These guys are right back here.
It's a personal best. Personal best.
Personal best. We'll see what it is. 8 pounds, 7 ounces, 8.7. Good job by you. Awesome.
Say hey to my wife and daughter who made the trip from South Carolina to watch me weigh in, so no pressure, but it went good today. I don't have to tell you I had a lot of fun, but I'm going to tell you I had a lot of fun today.
Awesome. Go back and see those guys at the trophy catch table. They're right there in the back. Good job. Dustin Hinkle, Tennessee Bass Nation non-boater. What happened there? He catch them all?
He got damn lucky.
1 pound, 15 ounces, 115. Thank you very much. Good job. Larry Carter, Mississippi Bass Nation non-boater. I believe you were the one that loaned your boat to those guys earlier that were broke down, correct?
Yes, sir, I did.
He had a good bag, and it looks like you've had a decent bag today on the non-boater side. Yes, you have. 9 pounds, 14 ounces, a new leader on the non-boater side. Hold them up. I mean, tell me there isn't karma out there. The guy loans a boat to those guys so that they can fish for the day in the middle of the day, and now you're leading the tournament.
Hey, that's pretty good. I wasn't expecting that.
You are 914. We'll see what that one weighs. We're looking for 5.7 to take over the non-boater big bass. 5 pounds, 9 ounces, 5.9. You're leading that too. Good job, Larry. Thank you very much. Michael Boggs, the second Kentucky Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Michael. And you've had a good day.
I've had a pretty good day, John.
12 pounds, 10 ounces, 12.10. That's going to put you in the top 10 right now. Good job. 10th place. Michael Smith, Florida Bass Nation boater. And Michael has 5 bass in his bag today. That's going to keep you in the running for tomorrow. Remember, the 13 pounds, 2 ounces, top 10 for you. 9th place right now. Good job. Remember, the top 20 boaters, top 20 non-boaters will fish on Friday and try to make it to that national championship. Joseph Van Honey coming up next. Kentucky Bass Nation, and 1 bass. Looks like it's a good one. Decent one. 2 pounds, 5 ounces, 2.5. Thank you. That's a decent fish for you. Brent Crow from Alabama. Fishing on that Alabama Bass Nation team, and 2 bass for Brent. Looks like a tough day for you. Maybe you can go out and catch a giant bag tomorrow, Brent. Good job. 4 pounds, even, 4 even. Kenneth Ellis, South Carolina Bass Nation non-boater. Ken's bringing a limit of bass, 3 fish to the scales. Looks like you're doing well, though. 3 bass. Said he was too old, but looks like you're doing good. Heck yes, you are. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. You're in second place on the non-boater side right now in the whole tournament. First place on your team. Nice job for Kyle. Kyle Glasgow coming up next. Alabama Bass Nation boater. This is not Keith. This is Kyle.
I heard that in the crowd.
That's Eddie.
I'm not surprised.
Team captain. 5 bass for Kyle. 14 pounds, 10 ounces, 14.10 all the way into the top 5. Hold those fish up. And top 5 bag right there. 14 pounds, 10 ounces for Kyle Glasgow. Couple nice ones there. Good job, Kyle. Go get him again tomorrow. John Trunk, West Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. Come on up here. 2 bass for you. One. Did you have that third one on?
Missed him.
Missed him. 2 pounds, 8 ounces, 2.8. Go get him tomorrow. David Yuskevich. Let's see if he can fish. He's the president of the Tennessee Bass Nation. On the team this year, 2 bass, 1 shy of the limit.
I lost the third one several times.
Several times. 2 pounds, 9 ounces, 2.9. David, go get him tomorrow. Wayne Pittman, Georgia Bass Nation boater. One of those anglers, been here before several times. 4 bass, and also 1 shy of that limit. Did you miss it several times?
Several times.
5 pounds, 7 ounces, 5.7. Wayne, go get him tomorrow. Brandon Tallhammer coming up here next. And he is a tall hammer. 5 bass. 9 pounds, 4 ounces, 9.4. Go get him again tomorrow. Donald Henderson, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass for Donald. Good job. You can't weigh any more in than 3, so. Be a good start for you tomorrow. 6 pounds, 7 ounces, 6.7. Good job. George Horton, North Carolina Bass Nation non-boater. Right in the middle, George. And 3 bass for you. Looks like 3 decent ones for you. Good job. Yes, sir. 8 pounds, 2 ounces, 8.2. I'm going to put you in 6th place right now. Overall, 3rd on your team. Skipper Smith, Jr., Mississippi team. Fishing on that boater side. 4 bass in the bag. 6 pounds even, 6 even. Good job today. Go get him again tomorrow. Jeffrey Gooch, Tennessee Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass right in the middle where they can see you at home. 3 bass for Jeffrey. 7 pounds, 6 ounces. Good start for you. Good job. Go get him. Alan Fluharty, West Virginia Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Alan. You ever see those hats with the hair on them? Them visors with the hair on them? This isn't one of them. That's real.
Yep.
9 pounds even, 9 even. Good job. Sam Drake, Florida Bass Nation non-boater. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that goes through my mind while I'm up here. I don't say most of it. Sam Drake, 3 fish, 6 pounds, 7 ounces, Sam. Good job. Go get him tomorrow. John Smith, West Virginia boater, coming up here next. For example, wasn't John Smith one of the guys that went across America, like on the Lewis and Clark expedition, John Smith? Yes, he was. Oh, he's the guy with Pocahontas. That's right. See, I knew it was one of those guys. But that's the stuff that runs through my head when these guys walk up here. Good job today. 5 pounds, 8 ounces.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, my mind wanders all over the place. After 15 years of doing this, it's amazing where it goes. Craig Lonkard. 4 bass for Craig. Kentucky Bass Nation team. Fishing on the boater side. 7-4. Gonna have to catch a bigger bag tomorrow. Good, go get them. Gary Dennis, West Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass for Gary. It's going to be a good start for you on your West Virginia team. 6 pounds, 6 ounces is going to put you in the lead on your team. Good job. Good job. Robert Pashonik. Nothing like I had it pictured in my head. Pashonik, Tennessee Bass Nation, boater side. 2 bass, 2 pounds and 9 ounces. Go get them tomorrow, Robert. Will Delaney, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass for Will. It's a limit on that non-boater side. 4 pounds, 14 ounces, 414. Go get them tomorrow. You bet.
Hey, I want to say thank everybody at my house for watching, and thank you for y'all for putting on a great event and giving an opportunity for just normal guys to get away to the Classic. And I know I'm probably not going to make it, but hey, it's fun to go out there, and I appreciate everything y'all do.
All right, good job. You never know. Big bag tomorrow, you're right back in it. Don Gregg, Virginia Bass Nation. On that boater side, 4 bass, 1 shy of the limit.
Lost it.
Lost it. 7-11, 7-11 for today. Go get them tomorrow. Adam Rodenhouse, South Carolina Bass Nation, non-boater. Limit for Adam. I'm going to keep you in the running for your team. 6 pounds, 9 ounces, 6'9". Going to put you in 3rd place on your team right now. James Top Miller III, Florida Bass Nation non-boater. Another angler that's been to several of these events, right in the middle where they can see at home. 3 fish, non-boater side. 14 pounds, 10 ounces. We can weigh it. Big fish is 5'9" right now. Get a picture of that one. Oh, yeah. We're going to weigh it for big fish. Put it in the bag. You want the bag weight. You want the bag weight, don't you?
Sorry. Yeah. I forgot how this is done.
You want the bag weight.
It's been a long time. I want to thank my boater, Mr. Kevin Alford over here. This guy's phenomenal. Came from South Carolina, found these fish, taught me how to fish, and so it's been a great day.
6 pounds, 2 ounces, a new big bass leader. Good job. On the non-boater side, 6'2" is the mark to beat now. Kevin Alford coming up next, South Carolina. Looks like you all had a good day today. Fun day.
Yeah, we had a really good day.
11 pounds, 11 ounces, 11-11. Good job by you. Going to put you in good shape for tomorrow. Good job. J.C. Christopher, the second from West Virginia. And he's on that non-boater side, and he also has a limit of bass. 6 pounds, 14 ounces, 6'14". Thank you, JC. Hit the button. Oh, never mind.
And my brother.
Yeah, Randall Christopher. No, just hit. I thought maybe they were related. We had J.C. Christopher, Randall Christopher.
We tried every way in the world. We went back about 5 generations, but we never got there.
Never got there. 12 pounds, 14 ounces, 12-14. That's a decent bag for you. You want to hold them up? Get a picture. 12-14 is a decent bag today. Going to put you in 12th place. Randall Christopher. Nice job. Sam Carroll coming up next, Florida Bass Nation boater. He has a big fish he wants to weigh. 11 pounds, 2 ounces, 11.2. Pick out that big one and hold it up, and then we'll weigh it. Needs to be 8 pounds, 9 ounces. It's a good one, though. It's a good one. Good job today. Maurice Graham coming up next. Georgia Bass Nation non-boater. One fish. We got one in the running or no? Huh? I'm asking David. We got one? Yeah. Look at the scales. 1 pound, 5 ounces. Your new small fish leader. You don't have a choice. Cheer like it's the biggest fish you've ever seen. See, you got the biggest cheer of the day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 1.5 is the new mark for those of you that are trying to beat that. 2 fish for Michael Moore, Tennessee Bass Nation, coming up here next. £3, 12 ounces has got to be a single small fish. You can't do 2 fish. Carson Orellana, North Carolina Bass Nation boater. So the last time I was with Carson on this lake, you were very small. And I had an argument with one of my staff members on whether your name was Orellana or Orellana. You remember that?
Kind of, not really.
Lisa Talmadge said it was Orellana because she's from New Mexico. And I said, nope, it's Orellana.
The way I say it's Orellana, but I'll answer to anything. So, quick shout out, North Carolina. We always bring the best cheer squad. So, thanks.
That is true fact. 10 pounds, 2 ounces for Carson. Jerry Stevens, Georgia Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass for Jerry. £7, even 7, even going to put you in second place on your team. Good job right now. You're in good shape. Matt Martin, Mississippi Bass Nation boater. 3 bass for Matt. Matt, you're going to have to go out and catch a pretty big limit tomorrow. 3 pounds, 11 ounces today. 3:11. Timothy Booth, West Virginia, non-boater. And he has 1 bass. £1, 13 ounces, 113. Go get him tomorrow, Timothy. Dave Turner, Florida Bass Nation, fishing on that boater side, and he has a limit of bass. How you doing?
Good, sir. Thank you.
Good. 5 bass. Looks like a decent start for you.
Decent start. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's got to start somewhere.
11 pounds, 4 ounces, 11.4. Going to put you in 20th place right now.
Thanks, John. We'll see you tomorrow.
You bet. Larry Witt, Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass for Larry. 5 pounds, 10 ounces, 5'10", second place on your team right now. Good job. Remember, the top boater and the top non-boater from each team move on to the nation championship. Chris Vickery, South Carolina boater, and 5 bass for Chris. 7 pounds, 9 ounces, 7'9". Go get him tomorrow, Chris. Nick Coleman, Bass Nation president from Kentucky, fishing on the non-boater side. 3 fish. Looks like a good start for you, Nick.
Wasn't bad.
8 pounds, 10 ounces, 8'10", going to put him in 6th place. Why don't you hold him up? Let's get some evidence that a president of a state can catch some fish. Because usually it's a president's jinx. I think he was leading his team on the non-boater side. Good job, Nick. Bruce Sargent, Alabama Bass Nation, fishing on the boater side. Bruce, good job today.
Thank you. I want to say hey to my daughter Ava and my son Jack. Hey, love y'all.
Good start for you. 12 pounds, 14 ounces, 12-14. Good job for you by you today. Go get them tomorrow. William Pontius, or Bill, Georgia Bass Nation non-boater. 2 bass, 1 shy of the limit. 5 pounds, 4 ounces, 2 good ones. Go get them again tomorrow. You'll be right back in it. You're in 3rd place on your team right now. Brian Hill, West Virginia, fishing on that boater side, and Brian has 4 bass in the bag. Four good ones, 11 pounds, 7 ounces, 11.7. Going to keep you in good shape for tomorrow. Good job. Second place on your team right now. Georgia Bass Nation boater Max Haygood. And he's got a limit of bass.
Not very big.
He says not very big. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 7.5. Good job today. Go get him tomorrow. Donnie Davis, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. And Donnie has 3 bass. Again, that's a limit on the non-boater side. Can't bring any more in than 3.
Yep, they got to be a lot bigger than that.
They do. 3 pounds, 10 ounces, 3.2. Go get them tomorrow. Gary Pope Jr., South Carolina Bass Nation boater. Been to the Nation Championship before. And he has a limit of bass, and it looks like a decent bag of fish to start off with, Gary. Yes, it is. 13 pounds, 14 ounces. Why don't you hold those up? That puts you in 6th place. It puts you in 6th place. It puts you in 3rd place on your team, which means right there. Which means the 3 out of the 6 are on your team in the top 6. That's pretty good. Good job, Gary. Scott Pritt, Florida Bass Nation non-boater. And he's got 3 bass in his bag. Looks like 3 pretty decent ones. Going to get you all the way to 2nd place on your team. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 7.5. Good job. Norman Mullinax, North Carolina. North Carolina angler. 5 bass for Norman. 13 pounds, 1 ounce, 13.1. All the way into 2nd place on your team. 13th place overall. Top 20 right now. More importantly, 2nd place on your team. There you go. Thataway. All right, go get them again tomorrow. Brent Long, South Carolina boater, coming up here next. And Brent's been to a few of these. 5 fish for Brent.
5 babies. 5 babies.
5 little ones. Not bad, though. 9 pounds, 1 ounce today. That's 31st place right now. 6th place on your team. You're in good shape. Robert Vaden, Virginia non-boater. 1 bass for Robert. On the side. 2 good ones, 7 pounds, 14 ounces. 1 good one. 1 good one in there. He wants to hold it up. Let's get a picture. We'll get a picture of that one. There you go. flat, so that's what we're looking for. Actually, we're looking for over 8. Ronald Guthrie. 4 bass in there. Pretty good bag of 4 fish. 13 pounds, 6 ounces off 4 fish. If he had another good one in there, he'd have been right up near the top. Nice job. Nice job. Stephen Kroom, a Tennessee Bass Nation non-boater. And Stephen's coming up here with 1 bass in the bag. That's better than none.
It is. You're right.
1 pound, 11 ounces, 111. Good job. Hit me. Scott Shrewsbury coming up here next. North Carolina Bass Nation. 5 bass for Scott. Looks like a decent day for Scott. 12 pounds, 8 ounces, 12.8. Going to put you in 3rd place on your team right now. 3rd place on your team, 18th place overall. Nice job by you. Jason Newton coming up next. Georgia Bass Nation non-boater. Two bass fishing on the non-boater side. 4 pounds even, 4 even. Jace, good job. Go get them again tomorrow. Mark Blevins, Florida Bass Nation boater. Five bass. 12 pounds, 7 ounces, 12.7. Good job by you today. You want a picture? All right, good job. Josh Dees, Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. Just got the text. All the anglers are back in and accounted for. So that's always good. Like to hear that. And I make that announcement. Josh, 2 fish, 3 pounds, 2 ounces, 3.2. Landy Filyaw, senior, coming up next. South Carolina. How you doing? 3 bass in your bag. 5 pounds, 4 ounces, 5.4. That's a good start for you. 29th place right now. Horace Morris, South Carolina. 3 fish. 3 pounds, 3 ounces. A good thing you had multiple fish in there, because I'm quite certain there's one in there 1.5 or less. Andrew White, Florida Bass Nation boater. 5 fish for Andrew. 10 pounds even, 10 even. Go get a big bag tomorrow, Andrew. Mark Cooper, Kentucky Bass Nation boater. Coming up here next. And he's got 4 fish. Right in the middle, Mark, where they can see you at home. 4 good ones. 12 pounds, 12 ounces, 12.12 on 4 fish. He's got one in there he'd like to weigh. We're looking for 8.7 or an 8-pounder. Got an 8-pounder in there? That's a good one. That guy wants to take your picture. So does Susie. She's not paying attention. What do you think?
7.
7 pounds, he says. 6 pounds, 8 ounces, 6.5. Good job. Good job. Nice fish. David Ottman, Mississippi Bass Nation. Coming up here. 5 bass for David. Looks like a decent start for you.
Yeah, I had a blast out there. Boy, these fish are mean. You latch into one of these 2-pounders, it feels like a 5-pounder.
9 pounds, 13 ounces, 9.13. Go get them tomorrow. Tim, what is it? Froelich. I knew it was one of those. Kentucky Bass Nation. 5 bass for Tim. 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 7-7. Good job by you today. Brian Fitzgerald, West Virginia, Bass Nation non-boater. One fish by Brian. Good one. 3 pounds, 2 ounces, 3-2. Bobby Gibbs, South Carolina, Bass Nation boater. Bobby's coming up with 2 bass in his bag right in the middle where they can see you at home. Got anybody watching?
No.
No. 2 fish, 5 pounds, 6 ounces, 5-6 for Bobby. Kenneth Lane, Florida Bass Nation boater. Also part of the all-hair team. 5 fish. 9 pounds, 6 ounces, 9-6. Good job. Go get them tomorrow. Absolutely.
Hi, wife.
There you go. Brian Adams. Part of the all-beard team again. We got an all-hair team member and an all-beard team member on that boat. 3 bass, non-boater side, 3 bass, 13 pounds, 11 ounces. I think he's got at least one in there he wants to show. Let's get a picture of it. There we go. That's one we saw early on the blog today. If you were looking at the Bass Nation blog, we saw that one fairly early in the day.
That was my very first Lake Okeechobee fish ever.
Very first Okeechobee fish ever. 6 pounds, 15 ounces, 6.15. Good job. Nice fish. Michael Cash, North Carolina boater. Five fish for Michael. 11 pounds, 8 ounces, 11.8. Good start for you. 25th place right now. Jeremy Smith, Mississippi, non-boater. 3 bass for Jeremy. It's like 3 good ones, 3 decent ones. 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 7.3. Second place on your team, 17th overall. Joe Johnson, Tennessee Bass Nation. Joe has a limit, 5 fish, fishing on that boater side. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 7.5. Go get them tomorrow, Joe. John Roth III. Kentucky Bass Nation non-boater. Right in the middle. They can see you at home. Got anybody watching at home?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
You better say hi just in case.
Hello at home.
8 pounds, 7 ounces, 8.7. Second place on your team right now. Good job. Good job. You want to look at it? He wants to show everybody a pretty good one in there. Needs to be. That's a good one. Show our guy right there. Show our guy right there. Never mind. He's not going to get on the website if they don't look at our guy. Justin Nichols, come over here, right in the middle. Right in the middle. Got anybody watching at home?
My wife and my daughter might be watching.
10 pounds, 5 ounces, 10.5. Good job. Kentucky Bass Nation non-boater Jason Brown coming up. 3 fish for Jason. 3 good ones. 6 pounds, 10 ounces, 6.10. Good job by you. Go get them tomorrow. Jason Brennan, Georgia Bass Nation, coming up here next. And he's fishing on the boater side. Has a limit of bass, 5 fish. Looks like a pretty decent start for you, yes. 13 pounds, 2 ounces, 13.2. Second place on your team right now. Good job. Ivan Morris, Virginia Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Ivan on that Virginia team. 12 pounds, 15 ounces, 12-15. Ivan, go get them tomorrow. Bring us a big bag tomorrow. Larry Franks, Sr., Alabama Bass Nation non-boater. £7 1 ounce, 7-1. Good news is you're tied for first on your team with that weight. Good job. Sawyer Wallace, Mississippi Bass Nation, coming up next. Sawyer has 2 bass. Going to keep you in the running to fish on Friday. 7 pounds, 2 ounces. Third place on your team right now. Third place. J.J. Hale, Virginia Bass Nation boater, coming up here next. And he's got a limit of bass, 5 fish. Need a big 10 pounds, 8 ounces, 10-8. Fourth place on your team right now. Fourth place. Good job. Remember, there's 10 boaters and 10 non-boaters on each state team. So they're trying to be the top angler out of 10. Chad Warnell, Mississippi Bass Nation, 3 pounds, 2 ounces, 3-2 Chad. Jonathan Barnett, Alabama Bass Nation, non-boater, and he has a limit. 7-2 will put you in the lead for your state. 6 pounds, 7 ounces, 6-7. You're right there where you need to be. Good job. Corey Smith, Florida Bass Nation boater. And he's got a limit of bass. 13-6 will get you in the lead on the Florida team. 13 pounds, 2 ounces, 13-2. Second place on that Florida team. Good job by you. Go get them tomorrow. Come on over. Alan Smith. That was Team Smith in that boat today. Tennessee Bass Nation non-boater. 1 fish. 2 pounds even. 2 even. You're going to have to catch a big bag tomorrow. Daniel Schneider, Mississippi Bass Nation. Fishing on that boater side. Right in the middle where they can see you at home. Good bag. 16-6 will put you in the lead on your team. 12 pounds, 1 ounce, 12-1. Third place on your team right now. Good job. Matt Lucan, Kentucky Bass Nation. Fishing on the non-boater side. 3 fish. 8-11 will get you the team lead. 4 pounds, 10 ounces, 4-10. 6th place on your team right now. 6th place. Justin Jensen, Mississippi Bass Nation non-boater, right over here. 1 fish is better than none.
Oh, yeah. I got this one. Does this one count?
I don't know. We'll weigh it afterwards and see if it makes a difference. Oh, is that right? Is that right? 1 pound, 3 ounces. That's the new small fish. Hold him up. Oh, you got to cheer louder than that for the small fish. Nice job. Good job. Mike Spurlock, West Virginia boater. 1-3 is going to be hard to beat. 5 fish. 11-9 will get you the lead of your team. 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Third place on your team right now. Good job. Rory Cunningham, Georgia Bass Nation. Coming up next. One bat. You're in the running? You're in the running. He's in the running. He says, hit the button. Got to make it official. 1 pound even. Yo, you got to hold him up. You got to cheer loud. There you go. That's not a very loud cheer. Man. Corey Leonard coming up here next. 2 bass for Corey. You need to be 13-3 to take over your team lead. 2 pounds, 8 ounces, 2-8. Good job, Corey. Mark Jones, Mississippi Bass Nation boater, coming up here next. Mark, good bag of fish, it looks like. It's going to be a good start for you. 16.6 would give you the lead on your team. 17 pounds, 5 ounces. There's your new leader on the Mississippi team, all the way into 4th place of the tournament with 17 pounds, 5 ounces. He wants to weigh one. We're going to weigh one. We'll see what it weighs. It's a good one. I'll weigh that fish right quick. 5 pounds, 10 ounces, 5'10". Good job. Nice bag of fish. Nice job. Eric Dell, Georgia Bass Nation non-boater. Three fish today. 5 pounds, 6 ounces. 3rd place on your team right now. Not bad. Not far out of it. Tyler Webb, West Virginia Bass Nation boater. Coming up here next. She's got a helper up here. 5 fish. Looks like a nice bag of fish, Tyler. 11.9 would give you the lead of your state. 18 pounds. 18 pounds, 15 ounces. I don't know if y'all saw it, but did you see the point? The point by the girl? That was awesome. Can you do that again? What's your name?
Lakin.
What is it?
Lakin.
Lakin? Nice job. 3rd place in the tournament right now with 18-15. Good job. Costas Melendez, Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass. Looking for 7.13 to take over your team lead. 6 pounds, 15 ounces. 2nd place on your team right now. Good job. Zeke Abeg coming up next. You got to bring your fish, Zeke. We got to have those. We're going to weigh 1 bass. It's not in the running, is it? No. It's close. 1 pound, 7 ounces, 1.7. Good job. Go get them tomorrow. Brad Smith, Tennessee Bass Nation boater. Brad needs 11.9 to take over your team lead. There. 10 pounds, 2 ounces, 10.2. 2nd place, though. You're in good shape right now. Ted Woody, Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. On that non-boater side, you just need 7.13 to take over your team lead. 11 pounds even, all the way into 4th place on that non-boater side. Hold them up. Let's go. Let's get a picture of those. You got one that's in there. We're looking for 7 pounds even. Hold them up. Get a picture. That's good. We'll get a picture of that. Nice one. Looking for 7 pounds even. Don't think?
I don't think it's.
What do you think?
Be shy.
Just shy. A little short of 7, it says. 7 pounds even. Isn't that what I said? That new big bass leader right now. Good job. Mark Pierce, Tennessee Bass Nation boater. You do? Say go Cubs for me, I'll weigh it.
Do what?
Say go Cubs for me, I'll weigh it.
All right, go Cubs, go.
5 bass, 23 pounds, 12 ounces. Your new tournament leader. And he's got one in there he wants to weigh. What?
850 on my scales, which is a little bit light on my scales.
Okay, we're looking for something. We're looking for 8.8. We're looking for anything over 8. 8 pounds, 8 ounces. That's 2 in a row that you hit the number that we needed. There's your new big bass leader on the boater side. Good job.
I appreciate it. You know, I practiced for 8 days down here. In 7 days, I never seen a bass over 2.5 pounds. On my last day, I found a little area that had some fish in it. So never give up on Okeechobee.
There you go. Good job. Go get them together again, Mark. Thank God he's gone because I cannot look at that T-shirt anymore up front. Cardinals T-shirt. I would hate to be in that household during baseball season. He's a Cubs fan. She's a Cardinals fan. All right, next up, Charles Davis. He's not really a Cubs fan like I am, though. 1 bass on that non-boater side, representing Virginia. 3 pounds, 4 ounces, 3-4. That's a good one. Good job. 5th place on your team. Eric Shell, North Carolina Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Eric. Looks like you've had a good day. 13-3 would get you in the lead on your team. 11 pounds, 14 ounces, 11-14. Good job. 4th place on your team right now. George Collins, Mississippi Bass Nation non-boater. We had 6 flights out there. 6 flights went out today. We're weighing fish in the 6th flight right now. 1 fish for George. 1 pound, 3 ounces. Oh, you're safe. Good job. Good job. 1-3. Dale Cook, Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. And Dale has a limit of bass, 3 fish. £6, 1 ounce, 6-1. Good shape on your team right now. Eric Silverstrom, Tennessee Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Eric. All right, Eric says he's got one he wants to weigh for big fish. Might be 8. No, it's not. 5 fish. 14 pounds, 8 ounces, all the way into the top 10 right now for Eric Silverstrom. He's got a big one he wants to show everybody. Good job. All right. Good job, Eric. Steve Galbraith coming up next. Did I say that right? Galbraith. Right in the middle there, Steve. Georgia Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Steve. Looks like, yeah, they're a little small there, Steve. You got to go get them. 5-11 today. Go get a big bag tomorrow. Tim Kellum, Kentucky Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass for Tim. All right. 3 bass for you. You need 8-11 to take over the team lead for Kentucky on the non-boater side. 9 pounds, 14 ounces. There's your new leader for Kentucky on the non-boater side. Nice fish. There you go. Good job. Ryan Bone, Georgia Bass Nation non-boater, coming up next. 3 bass for Ryan. 8-6 will get you in the lead on your state team. 8 pounds, 13 ounces, 8-13. Yes, sir. Hold them up. 10 pounds, 10 pounds. All right, next up, Jeff Hager, North Carolina boater. We talked about Jeff. We think Jeff has been to like 18 of these. We're not sure, something like that. Good job. 5 bass today. 9 pounds, 4 ounces, 9-4. Go get them again tomorrow, Jeff. Good job. Adam Richardson, North Carolina non-boater. 3 bass for Adam. 7 pounds, 13 ounces, 713. Good job by you, Adam. Matthew Robertson, Kentucky Bass Nation boater. I mean, for a guy that just was complaining and complaining and complaining, has a good bag of fish.
I complained my way right into it about it.
Yeah, you did. 5 fish, 19 pounds, 14 ounces. 4th place in the tournament, 1st place on that Kentucky team. Good job, Matthew. All right, good job. Gary Little, Mississippi Bass Nation boater. Five bass for Gary. 5 pounds, 2 ounces, 5'2", Gary. Good job today. Go get him again tomorrow. Brian Canterbury, Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. Right in the middle, Brian. 3 fish for you. That's a limit. It's like a good start for you. 7 pounds, 4 ounces. 3rd place on your team right now. Good job. Danny Carter, Mississippi Bass Nation boater. And he's got a limit of fish. Right in the middle, Danny, where they can see you at home. 5 fish, 9 pounds, 1 ounce, 9-1. 6th place on your team right now.
Last year at Gunnersville, I brought the best out of my co-angler on the 2nd day. He had the lunker of the tournament. And my co-angler fixing to come up right now is fixing to be noticed.
All right, we're excited. All right, you've got us excited now. We're going to check it out. Mike, how do you say your last name? Mike Call, Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. 2 fish. 2 fish. 1 shy of the limit, but 2 fish. 11 pounds, 6 ounces, 11.6. Let's hold that big one up and then let's weigh it. We are looking for 7-1 for a big fish on the non-boater side. There you go. There you go. We're going to weigh him. 7-1 will get you the big bass lead. 8 pounds will get you a lunker qualification. Trophy catch. 9 pounds, 8 ounces, 9-8. Nice job by you, 9-8.
I didn't think it was that big.
What's your personal best?
About 10.5.
10.5. Well, not far off that.
Yeah. Not in the tournament, though.
Biggest in the tournament.
Yep. That's the biggest fish I've caught in the tournament.
All right, we'll go see those guys at the trophy catch table and get that certified. Matthew Keeble, Florida Bass Nation, fishing on that non-boater side. 3 bass for Matthew. 7 pounds, 1 ounce, 7-1. Go get them tomorrow, Matt. Bert Collins, West Virginia Bass Nation boater. And Bert's got a limit of bass. Looks like a good limit of bass. Decent, good start. 5 fish, 14 pounds, 5 ounces. 2nd place on your team right now. Good job. Chuck Howard, South Carolina Bass Nation boater. And he's got a decent start to his week. 5 fish. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you. But I'm not going to be that high on my team, though.
19 pounds, 8 ounces. You're only 2 pounds, 5 ounces behind the leader. 3rd place on your team. Only 2 pounds, 5 ounces behind the leader. You're right where you need to be. Good job. That's a good bag of fish. All the way into the top 5 on the boater side. 19-8. Good job, Chuck. Tyler Lawwill, North Carolina non-boater. Three fish on that non-boater side. 3 fish. 13 pounds, 6 ounces. And he's got a good one. Nice job. How big is that one? Let's check it out just to be safe. Let's check him out just to be safe. I know it's 9-8 for the lead, but we want to check it for trophy catch. We want to check it for trophy catch. Just to be safe. I think it's a little less than. Barely under 7. 6:15. Good job. Tim Goff coming up next, Virginia Bass Nation boater. 5 bass for Tim. 6 pounds, 11 ounces, 6'11". Go get him again tomorrow, Tim. Bill Strong, North Carolina non-boater. Two bass for Bill. £2, 4 ounces, Bill. 2-4. Scott Hill, Tennessee Bass Nation non-boater. Scott's coming up here. 3 bass in his bag. It's a limit on the non-boater side. 7-7 will get you the lead of your state. 7 pounds, 7 ounces. You're leading your state right now. Good job. Great start for you. Rick Osterholt, Florida Bass Nation boater. Every time I say what they need out loud, they seem to get it. So do you want me to say that? You need 13-6 to take over your team lead. Nope. 11 pounds, 4 ounces. Didn't work that time. Sorry. My fault. My bad. Thomas Foster III, Virginia Bass Nation boater. 5 bass in your bag. Trying to help out your team a little bit. 10 pounds, 12 ounces, 10-12. Go get them again tomorrow. Richard Bright, West Virginia. Richard. Why does it say Richard on my? I know. Dion Bright. 1 fish in your bag. 2 pounds, 13 ounces, 213. Todd Cheney, Kentucky Bass Nation boater, coming up here next. 2 bass for Todd. 2 fish. He wants to weigh it. 1 of them. 2 fish. 7 pounds, 15 ounces, 7:15. Hold them up. We'll get a picture of it. And then we'll weigh it. He just wants to see what it'll go. I think I might have left the little one in the bag, maybe. All right, let's weigh it. What do you think? 6 pounds, he says. 6'1", 6'1". Good job. Good job by you. Nice fish. Next up, Chad Brinegar, coming up here next. West Virginia Bass Nation boater. And he's got a limit of bass, 5 fish. 12 pounds, 8 ounces, 12-8. 3rd place on your team right now, 3rd place. Dan Kerrigan, Florida Bass Nation non-boater. And Dan has a limit of bass on that non-boater side, 3 fish. £6 pounds, 2 ounces, 6'2". Go get him again tomorrow, Dan. Will Smith, South Carolina boater. 5 bass for Will. Unfortunately, they need to go 21-13 to take over your team lead. 7-2. It is not the 5 smallest, I assure you. 7-2. Steve Hinkle, West Virginia Bass Nation non-boater. And 3 bass for Steve. That's a good bag. You're going to make a run at your team lead. You need 615. Yes, sir. 9 pounds, 14 ounces. There's your West Virginia leader on the non-boater side. Good job. David Morton, Georgia Bass Nation boater. Okay. Okay. Let's weigh these fish, and then we'll take care of business. 2 bass. 7 pounds, 4 ounces, 7-4, important business we must take care of.
Babe, 20 years ago today, we got married. I've done this 5 times, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be married when I get home. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I love you, and thank you for all you let me do. Thanks.
Very good. Good job. Oh, you got a bad hand. All right. Yep. Zach Barrera, Florida Bass Nation non-boater. 3 bass, and we got a high school angler here, senior in high school. 3 fish, 10 pounds, 13 ounces, 10-13. Let's hold up those fish. Put you in 3rd place on your team, but 7th place overall in the tournament. If we ended today, you'd be fishing on Friday, but we don't end today. It's a good job by you. Nice job, Andrew. Jarrett Hughes, South Carolina non-boater, coming up here next. 3 fish. Need to go 9-9 to take over your team lead. 5 pounds even, 5 even. You're in good shape for tomorrow. Good job. Go get them tomorrow. Ricky Harp, Alabama Bass Nation boater. This is our last angler, I'm being told. Ricky, bringing up the rear, Ricky. 4 bass. Looks like 4 decent ones. 10 pounds, 4 ounces, 10-4. Good job, Ricky. Go get them again tomorrow, buddy. All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I am going to go over the one thing I didn't really talk about today because we were trying to roll through them and catch up from our technical difficulties. I didn't talk much about the state team standings, so I'm going to go over the state team standings right here before we sign off. Leading the tournament, leading the team portion. Overall, where all the states put all their weight together and the top state gets to take home some cash. Top 3 states. Florida Bass Nation is leading with 197 pounds, 6 ounces. The South Carolina team is in second. These are unofficial results with 171.1. The 3rd place team with 168.3 is North Carolina. The 4th place team with 154.12 is Virginia. Alabama is in 5th with 153.2. Kentucky is in 6th with 149.5. West Virginia in 7th with 143.13. In 8th is Georgia with 136.9. Mississippi is in 9th with 134.14. And in 10th place, Tennessee with 123.1. That is your unofficial team standings. I want to thank everybody that watched on Bassmaster.com. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. Thank all the fans for their patience. We'll make it better tomorrow. We hope to, if you want to come out and see these guys launch in the morning, 7 a.m. right here behind the trailer. They all take off. They fish for 8 hours, come back, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. On behalf of all of our national sponsors, our premier sponsors that you see behind me, on behalf of the Okeechobee County Tourism Development Council and Sherry Turgeon, I'm John Stewart. Thank you and have a great evening.